Hey guys, welcome back to Jody Queen Fishing. Today I'm going to show you how to put a rock guard on the Torqeedo 403 Ultralight. I have this rock guard here from Innovative Sportsman. Now this is going to be a fairly simple thing to do, so the video won't take that long, but if you've never put one on, I'll show you how I do it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your steering triangle off the top of the motor shaft, the motor pylon. And you do that with a 5mm Allen wrench. Just go right in there and you just take it and you twist it off. Now once you take this off, you just slide it off the top, slide it off your power cord, and your mounting pylon, the boom, will slide right off the shaft, and you take it off in the same way. And what you want is, you just want the shaft and the motor so that you can fit your rock guard on. So we'll get that done now. Now the next thing you want to do is, if you look down in here, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you have these screws that run through, and what these do is these screws tighten up on your shaft. Now using a 5mm Allen wrench, this is a T-handle that I use, I back these out to where I can know that they're not sticking through on the inside of the hole there. So that way when you slide it down over the shaft, these screws won't catch. And you'll be tightening these up onto the shaft to secure this later on. Okay? So they're loosened up. Next, we're going to feed the power cable up through the bottom of the rock guard. All we're going to do is we're going to slide it down like so. We'll slide it all the way down as far as it will go onto the shaft. Now, just like that. And now we'll tighten down the screws. I'm just going to snug them up a little bit to hold it in place. And then I'm going to hold this up and align it and make sure it's straight. Pretty straight. So now we're going to tighten these screws down onto the shaft. Just snug them up good. And it's on. It's that simple. And all we'll do now is reverse the process that of when we took it apart. We'll put our steering or our mounting pylon back on, and then we'll put our steering cable back on, or our steering triangle back on. Next, we're going to put our mounting pylon back on. Now, you want to make sure when you're putting this back on that you have the long fin here up. So what we're going to do is we'll make sure that fin is up, and then we'll start threading the power cord through like this. and we're back on. Next, and the last thing we do is put our steering triangle back on. Always make sure your flat part is facing up toward the sky. And you thread it on. Like so, and you can make your adjustments to how high you want it when you put it on the boat. Or if you mark it before you take it off, you can always put it back in the same place. So that's about it. Like I said, it's fairly simple. These rock guards are perfect for protecting your investment. I use this particular setup here on my river boat. It works really well in the river when you have a lot of rocks, and this thing will kick up, and it's perfect for the river. I love it for the river. Okay guys, so now we have our motor reassembled. We have our mounting pylon, we have our steering triangle back on. I'm just making sure that the steering triangle is on good and tight. And that's the finished product. Now, one thing you do want to do is make sure that when you spin the prop, it doesn't hit against the grass cutter. And we have good clearance right there. And that's it. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I really appreciate your support. Please hit that subscribe button. Remember, always wear your PFD on the water. Introduce someone to the sport. Be safe out there. Tight lines. I'll see you guys on the next video.